Hey everybody, it's Mr. Snake Eater coming back at you with some more Metal Gear Solid! And we're almost done too. Let us proceed. By the power of editing!
To top the launch of the new, you know what, skip it. I've already read it once, I'm not reading it again. Small problem, I got 6 minutes of me reading absolutely nothing. I mean, I was playing the game, I was talking. I made a mistake by not turning on the camera. I hate it when that happens. Anyway, it's not like the first time that happened where I did it on purpose. There was a legit accident.
Who's there?
Please knock him out. Please knock him out. Okay, I gotta time this good. I gotta time this right. It can backfire on me if I don't. Oh, phew. Through the power of luck, I live. Yeah, because we all know getting shot in the groin doesn't hurt at all. It just makes us sleepy. Now, why does a groin shot an instant knockout? I would think it would be incredibly painful. You know what they should have done? Say some items down there. Just to mess with us. So here it is, Metal Gear in all of its glory. You know what, I am going to upload the other footage, the 6 minutes of footage that I didn't have on the YouTube anyway. Because it's a pretty good fail. It's a complete accident. Pretty funny too. Anyway, I found something out. Use that gas mask when you want to see thermal. No, night vision. You need night vision for this area. Night vision will work out so much better for you. Wait, did the sound of walking go with me?
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah.
Oh, it got stealth. Why did you ask
Looks
that?
like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
right in front of Metal Gear. But it's
You know what? Why do I still have my wig on? I'm not even showing my face anymore.
Here, no.
Oh, that's why the camera can still show my face.
It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys. And besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course. But there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep. That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
You know, it's a good thing this isn't... It's a good thing this game isn't made for kids, because I can totally see kids getting into hacking because of Ocelot. I mean, not Ocelot, Otacon. You know, I could just get out some shaft and go in guns first. Wait, is he already out? Lucky me.
Huh?
Let's see, I wasted 6 shots. I'm impressed with myself a bit. No, guard my butt, Snake. I'm dealing with one of them. I'm sorry, man. I don't like to do this, but... Well, I really don't like to waste ammo, but yeah. Don't worry, he'll be back. They're always back.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Well, that was a waste of my time. No, really. Why add that in? That's such a waste of... The fish is there! There's another one right there.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
Okay, good. It's still not wasting our
Behind the
time.
new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought. The nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
Oh, gosh.
It won't show up on radar.
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Okay, that's a pretty scary thought.
Impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this,
Why did the UN matter in this anyway?
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the
Sorry about
results of the
that.
exercise?
Oh, my
Looks like it went
leg
better than they
hurts.
hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think that data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Why do I see Baker doing some really gross stuff in his personal files? Man, that is lucky.
Was there a noise just now?
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
That's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That, plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like they were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money.
Ah, Siget.
Yeah.
Why?
Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Well, I don't think I really have much to worry about from guard now. There are 2 people in there. Ocelot.
Okay.
What?
Enter the PAL codes and disengage the
That's-
safety device.
That's ridiculous.
Punch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington.
Oh man, I just never realized how ridiculous that was till now.
We mean business.
Oh man, they're being cruel to Ocelot in this.
Russia.
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lot Nor China.
Why, boss?
Right, like we need that big dramatic reveal.
I'm sure
His
that
voice
you
doesn't sound
Mr.
any
Golukovich
different.
would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
This is a good part of the story. Pay attention.
Population center. The game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the U.S.'s reputation? Or the president's?
Now, there's a plan. Ruin our reputation. We got big enough egos as it is. We're not gonna let that happen.
I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. All for money.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Arms Tech president, so it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either, perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with amphetamine and adrenaline levels in the blood. They deployed a product still in development into live combat. No surprise it was unreliable. They must have been desperate.
That sounds right.
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
Spetsnaz? Gee whiz, that's dangerous.
About the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and the new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? That Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Maybe so, but he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we joined forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale.
Mantis brainwashed everyone?
Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here. It's going to be a long war.
We could still escape.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world?
Napoleon and Hitler did it.
We can launch a nuclear
Look what happened to them.
warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar and totally immune to interception. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
No interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
You know, what was Big Boss's dream necessarily?
You're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. for no one can stop Metal Gear now.
Gotta restart the camera. No, no.
What we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Oh, duh, we didn't submit.
Found Baker's top secret files.
Okay, good.
Great job.
Good.
How's it going there?
You guys didn't miss anything.
Inputting the PAL codes. So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the president was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys for input. 3 of them.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What
Huh?
are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Cool.
Memory alloy.
Yes, it's a material that changes
You know what, that real?
shape at
I don't
different
know.
temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. You input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system, and it's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that?
Ocelot. Putting the Matrix to shame since 2001. No, seriously. Could anyone ever see the Matrix doing that?
Key fell in the drainage ditch.
No, really. That's pretty impressive.
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
And one sadistic punk will die later.
That key.
I'm not spoiling who it is, but he has blonde hair. Actually, did Ocelot? No, he has black hair. No, wait, he was bought in Metal Gear
What can I do for you,
3.
Snake?
Oh well. Time to end the game.
Snake, Leo DeRocher said, win any way you can. Nice guys finish last. What about you, Snake? Is that what you think? Is there anything that you wouldn't do to stay alive? You should think about that, Snake.
You know, that kind of bad advice. Oh, anything to stay alive, yeah, that's good advice, but... Actually, wait, was that even advice? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be thinking about this for the next week, aren't I? Well, time to get in my thinking pose. and one terrible joke later. See you guys later.